This is the L2C Media Network on YouTube, and this is Sports Final, brought to you by the L2C Media Network. Now, with the details from the headlines that make the sports world go round, here's our host, Steve the Bexman Bexley. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to our little happy home. Yep, welcome to the Fred McLeod Sports Desk here in our little studios in good old Jackson, Michigan. How the hell are you, kids? Doing good, I hope. Well, I'm glad you are. I'm glad I'm here. We got a good show for you tonight. So let's just stop talking and get things started. By the way, can I get that a little lighter? Thank you. Wow. I hate when we do the yellow because that sort of fades me out, and I prefer a nice little golly gee whiz light. There we go. Okay. If you're ready, I'm ready. Are you ready? Good. Let's do some sports, shall we? Now, I know we usually do a monologue, but today we just want to do sports tonight. Yes, friends, sports. A plethora of sports that we have for you tonight. Can we lower me down just a nubble? Thank you. It helps when you're, trying to do stuff in case anything happens and you want to just look here or do a profile shot. Okay, folk. Let's ooh this little showgram and get to it first. As you know, we like to do things a little bit bizarrely here on the program. Why do you think this is a really weird show? All right, let's get to it. By the way, all the scores that we give you are presented by Caesars Sportsbook. Remember, we are Caesar. That's right, Caesar. And if you Caesar, say hi. Anyway, let's get to it. We go major and minor, and then after that we hit the headlines and we hit the world of sports scoreboard, and after that we talk a little bit and then we say our bye-byes. Right now, let's give you a looky-loo at what's doing where and who and why and how and all sorts of things, okay? In the wild world of basketball, in the 10th inning, the Milwaukee Brewers lead the St. Louis Cardinals by a score of 6-4. In the 7th inning, it's the Arizona Diamondbacks over the Philadelphia Phillies, 3-1. In the 6th inning, the defending World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers are leading woefully inept Pittsburgh Pirates by a score of 7-0. Thank you. 7-0. And right now we're going to give you final scores, including this one. Chicago Cubs beat the Cincinnati Reds 7-1, 7-12-0 for the Cubbies, 1-6-1 for the Reds. Rodriguez gets the win. He's 1-2. Maul gets the loss for the Reds. He's 10-4. Final score, it took 11 innings, but the Minnesota Twins outlasted the Cleveland Indians by a score of 8-7, 8-10-2 for the Twins, 7-7-2 for the Indians. Colombo. One of those three assertions of the name. Colombo gets win. He's 3-1. Garza gets the loss for the Indians. He's 2-1. Let's keep going. Rockies over the Padres by a score of 7-5, 7-11-0 for the Rocks, 5-9-0 for the Pods. Bowden gets the win. For the Rockies, he's 2-2. Arrieta on his first day as a pitcher for the San Diego Padres. Embarrassed. 5 runs. Wow. Yep. So he gets tagged for a loss. He's 5-12, and Bard gets his 20th save for the Rocks. In 12 innings, New York Mets overtake the San Francisco Giants 6-2, 6-10-0 for the Mets, 2-7-0 for the Giants. Familia gets the win for the Giants. He's 7-3. Chatwood gets lost for the Giants. He's 1-3. Wow. The Washington Nationals take it easy on the Toronto Blue Jays by winning 8-5, 8-11-1 for the Nats, 5-8-1 for the Blue Jays. Thompson gets the win for the Nats. He's 1-1. Hand. Hi, Hand. How you doing? Not bad. Hand gets lost. He's 5-7, and Finnegan gets his 4th save. See, this is the comedy quotient of this show. New York Yankees over the Boston Red Sox 5-2, 5-7-0 for the Yanks, 2-4-0 for the Red Sox. Mr. Heaney got the win. He's 8-8. Pivetta pivoted, got the loss, 9-6. And Lutka gets his first save for the Yanks. The Yanks are rolling. The Yanks are rolling. Hey. Okay, the hot Atlanta Braves continue to be hot. The Miami Marlins continue to be not. 11-9 final score. Braves win 11-10-0 for the Bravs. 9-12-0 for the Marlins. Morton heard a who and got the win. He's 12-4. Luzardo gets lost. He's 4-6. Tampa Bay Rays, they let Baltimore know that they are the Warriors. That's right. The Baltimore Warriors got beaten by their own petard again. Tampa Bay beat them 8-4, 8-12-0 for the Rays, 4-8-1 for the Orioles. The Warriors. Yarbrough gets a win for the Rays. He's 7-4. Watkins gets the kiss of death. He's 2-5. Still no 500th homer for Miguel Cabrera. And the Angels took game 2 of the series that they're having with Los Tigres del Detroit. 3-1, 3-7-0 for the Angels, 1-6-0 for the Tigers. Ohtani. Man, this kid is impressive. That heat that he has just is amazing. He gets the win. He's 8-1. Screwball gets the loss. He's 8-11. And Iglesias, todo the ball I love before. Oh, came in and out my baseball glove. I'm glad they came along. The umpire gave you the thumb. Anyway, Iglesias' 27th save. Seattle Mariners desecrated the Texas Rangers 3-1, 3-5-0 for the Mariners, 1-8-0 for the Rangers. Gonzalez gets the win. He's 5-5. Fulton West gets lost. He's 12-2. Kansas City Royals beat the Houston Astros. Almost said the Lastros. 3-2. Royals over the Astros. 3-8-0 for the Royals. 2-10-0 for the Stros. Tapia got the win. That's his first for the Royals. Taylor gets stuck with a loss. He's 2-4. And Barlow gets his 7th save for the Royals. Finally, the White Sox over the Oakland Athletics by a score of 3-2, 3-9-2 for the White Sox, 2-7-0 for the Athletics. Crochet gets a big victory. He's 3-5. Blackburn gets a loss. He's 0-1. And Hendricks gets his 28th save. Okay, you think we're done? No, we're not. Let's give you an update on the League of Fire, as they say. Let's go to the American League West, where once again Tampa Bay continues to hold on. Let's do the thing. 74-47, 5 games up on the Yankees, who are 69-52. 6 games up on Boston, who are 69 and 54. 10 games up on Toronto, who are 63 and 56. If that's not enough, they are 35 games up on Baltimore, who are 38 and 81. Now, in the Central Division, the Chicago White Sox, well, they were the chase, but now they've literally thinned the herd. They are still top dogs, 70 wins, 50 losses. They are 11.5 games up on Cleveland, who are 58 and 61. 13 games up on Detroit, who are 58 and 64. 16.5 up on Minnesota, who are 54 and 67. And they're 17.5 up on Kansas City, who are 52 and 67. So not bad. In the West, the Houston Astros are still the top Bellwells, 70 and 50. 2 up on Oakland at 69 and 52. 5.5 on Seattle at 65 and 56. 10 up on Los Angeles Angels at 61 and 61. And they're 28 up on Texas, who are 42 and 78. Wow. So it's tightening up a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit in the West. And a runaway in the Central and a little tight in the East of the American League. Let's go now to the National League. And this is going to be a rocker, if not a roller. It'll stomp and even stroll you at the hop, 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 hop. First off, in Milwaukee, they're still, wait a minute. First off, National League East, Atlanta, still the hot dog, 65 and 56. They're 3 up on Philadelphia, who are 61 and 58. They're 4.5 up on the Mets, who are 60-40. 12.5 up on Washington, 52-68. 14 up on Miami at 51 and 70. In the Central Division, Milwaukee is still climbing the perch at 73 and 47. They're 9 up on Cincinnati at 68 and 57. 11 up on St. Louis at 61 and 57. 20.5 up on the Cubs at 54 and 69. And 31 up on Pittsburgh at 42 and 78. In the West, and this is also tightening up, so we got some good races, at least in both leagues. San Francisco still the top dog at 78 and 43. The defending World Series champs Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, let's do it like we normally do. San Francisco 3.5 up on Los Angeles Dodgers. The defending World Series champs are 74 and 46. San Francisco is 12 up on San Diego at 67 and 56, 23 up on Colorado, 55 and 66, and 38.5 over Arizona at 39 and 81. And that only means one thing: Arizona still sucks. That's right. They are still the, what am I trying to say? Oh, yeah. They are still the worst team in Major League Baseball. Yes, you may cheer, you may boo, you may even shout the hullabaloo. There you go. That's all the Arizona fans crying. Okay. We've done baseball, have we? No, we have not. Why? Because we go from the majors to the minors. So let's go to the minors then. Shall we go to the minors? Yes, we still show. Yes, we still go. Let's do this, okay? To the scoreboard. Let's go to AAA. No, we don't have any problems on the road. But we got some action right now in the bottom of the 10th inning. And in fact, unless a miracle happens, we're going to call this early and say that Iowa is beating St. Paul 11-7. When we get a final, hopefully we'll get a final score. We'll let you know. Bottom of the 10th, it is Columbus over Omaha, 7-4. Bottom of the 8th, it's Nashville 6, Memphis 3. So we go to the finals, and we start with a couple of double dips. First one, Charlotte over Norfolk in 8 innings, 6-5. Charlotte over Norfolk, 6-13-2 for Charlotte, 5-9-0 for Norfolk. And they took it to them on game 2, 9-5. What a way to make a living. 9-13-0 for Charlotte, 5-6-0 for Norfolk. Gwinnett over Louisville, 4-1, 4-5-1 for Gwinnett, 1-1-0 for Louisville. Scranton Wilkes-Barre over Worcester, 9-1, 9-11-0 for Scranton, 1-6-1 for Worcester. Final in 10 innings was Durham over Jacksonville, 8-7, 8-10-0 for Durham, 7-6-0 for Jacksonville. Meanwhile, Toledo blanked Indianapolis like a rented mule, 6-0, 6-8-0 for Toledo, 0-3-1 for Indianapolis. Lehigh Valley Rochester was postponed. They will play it on August 19th. Buffalo and Syracuse canceled for rain purposes, and another sad postponement be made up between Buffalo and Syracuse on August 19th, which is, I do believe, tomorrow, or soon to be later today. Okay, let's go now to AAA. No, we've done AAA. Let's go now to AA. Thank you. Binghamton beat Portland 5-2, 5-13-0 for Binghamton, 2-5-3 for Portland. Altoona over Somerset 6-5, 6-7-2 for Altoona, 5-7-0 for Somerset. Richmond beat Erie 8-2, 8-6-0 for Richmond, 2-6-0 for Erie. Harrisburg, a 7-1 winner over Akron, 7-6-0 for Harrisonburg, 1-5-2 for Akron. There you go. Tennessee over Birmingham, 6-4, 6-6-0 for Tennessee, 4-9-0 for Birmingham. Can you dig it? I knew you could. New Hampshire over Hartford, 3-2, 3-7-1 for New Hampshire, 2-6-0 for the Hartford. Final in 10 innings, Midland over Amarillo, 4-3, 4-10-1 for Midland, 3-7-1 for Amarillo. Chattanooga choo-chooed all the way home, 3-2 final score over Rocket City, 3-6-0 for Chattanooga, 2-8-1 for Rocket City. Final in 13 innings. Oh, Nelly, was that a long one? Pensacola outlasted Biloxi 4-3, 4-9-2 for Pensacola, 3-8-0 for Bristol. Excusez-moi. Mississippi over Montgomery. Yes, the Biscuits got a bit bruised. By score 7-3, 7-11-0 for Mississippi. 3-6-0 for Montgomery. Wichita over Springfield. 7-1 losers over Wichita. 7-11-0 for Wichita. For Springfield, 1-9-2. Corpus Christi over San Antonio, 7-5, 7-9-5 for 7-9-2 for Corpus Christi. 5-7-0 for San Antonio, yes. Tulsa over Northwest Arkansas. Sorry. Anyway, we continue. Tulsa over Northwest Arkansas, 7-0, 7-13-0 for Tulsa, 0-2-0 for Northwest Arkansas. Frisco over Just Plain Arkansas, 8-0, 8-12-0 for Frisco, 0-5-0 for Arkansas. Bowie and Reading postponed due to rain, and that was AA, BB. Did we do AAA? Yes, we did. Thank you. Okay, let's give you a high A. High A! And here we go. Happy landings on a chocolate star. We go to it. Middle of the 8th inning, it is a 6-0 lead between Spokane and Hillsboro. In the top of the 7th, Tri-City leads Vancouver 6-3. 6-6-0. And of course, 5. Let's see. We did that 6-11-1 for Spokane, 0-4-2 for Hillsboro. Top of the 7th, Tri-City over Vancouver, 6-3. 6-6-0 for Tri-City, 3-9-3 for Vancouver. Top of the 6th inning, it's Eugene over Everett, 4-1. 4-6-2 for Eugene. Everett, 1-8-1. Anyway, excuse me. Ugh, I am yawning. Okay, we did the Eugene and Everett score, 4-1. Top of the 6th, 4-6-2 Eugene, 1-2-1 Everett. Let's go to the finals. Greenville over Rome, 1-0, 1-3-1 for Greenville. Rome, if you want to, 0-2-0. In Peoria versus Beloit, 4-2, the final score. 4-7-2 are very uncomfortable. You are not very uncomfortable. You are all comfortable. Yes, indeed. Peoria beat Beloit 4-2, 4-7-2 for Peoria, 2-7-1 for Beloit. Cedar Rapids over Wisconsin, 10-1. 10-10-0 for Cedar Rapids, 1-8-0 for Wisconsin. Dayton over Lake County, 3-2, and there we go. 3-10-0 for Dayton, 2-6-1 for Lake County. Lansing over the Great Lakes Loons by a score of 8-5, 8-13-0 for Lansing, 5-6-1 Great Lakes. South Bend over Quad Cities, 5-1, 5-8-2 for South Bend, 1-6-4 for the Quad. West Michigan over Fort Wayne, 18-6, 18-17-2 for West Michigan, and 6-7-1 for Fort Wayne. Final in 10, Wilmington over Aberdeen, 10-6, 10-17-3 for Wilmington, 6-10-2 for Aberdeen. And of course, final scores. Brooklyn over Hudson Valley, 11-7, 11-12-1 for Brooklyn, 7-8-1 for Hudson Valley. Jersey Shore over Asheville, 6-4, 6-6-0 Adverts. 6-8-0 Jersey Shore, 4-8-1 Asheville. We continue. Winston-Salem went over to Hickory to keep the peace and everything. Man, I tell you, that is a weird game. Winston-Salem 13-19-0. Hickory 2-7-3. Bowling Green over Greensboro 10-2, 10-13-2 for Bowling Green, 2-11-0 for Greensboro. Greensville over Rome 8-1, 8-10-0 for Greensville, 1-4-0 is hearing except for. Okay. Well. All right. Let's do this. Bowling Green drunk Greensboro under the table 10-2, 10-13-2 for Bowling Green, 2-11-0 in progress for Greensboro. Ha. Greenville over Rome 8-1, 8-10-0 for Greenville, 1-4-0 for Rome. And that is it for the Highlands. Let's go for the Lowlands and the low A teams. Top of the 8th, Lake Elsinore over Inland Empire, 7-4. Final scores, Charleston over Columbia, 5-4, 5-4-0 for Charleston, 4-5-0 for Columbia. Damn, okay. In the makeup game of July 31st, Charleston defeated Columbia 6-3. There was a something big for somebody. I don't know. I checked everything, and there's no surprises. I go until about let's see, 12:45. Charleston over Columbia 6-3, 6-7-3 for Charleston, 3-6 for Columbus. Tampa over St. Lucie 3-2, 3-7-1 for Tampa, 2-2-2 for St. Lucie. Jupiter over Lakeland 5-8-0 for Jupiter. Meanwhile, in Lakeland, the effervescence is just bully good. Okay. 5-8-0 for Jupiter, 4-9-0 for Lakeland. Lynchburg over Salem, 8-4, 8-11-0 for Lynchburg, 4-10-0 for Salem. Myrtle Beach over Fayetteville by a score of 7-2, 7-14-1. Fell swoopage. Anyway, Myrtle Beach 7-14-1, Fayetteville 2-8-1. Okay, down east beat Kannapolis by a score of 4-3. Yeah, you ready? Okay, are we ready? Yes, we is. Okay, we left off with Jupiter and that, then Lynchburg at Salem. So now Myrtle Beach and Fayetteville. The Myrtle Beach won 7-2, 7-14-1 for Myrtle Beach, 2-8-1 for Fayetteville. There you go. Down east over Kannapolis 4-3, 4-5-0 down east, 3-10-2 Kannapolis. Carolina over Augusta by a score of 7-2, 7-8-1 for Carolina, 2-6-1 for Augusta. Daytona over Palm Beach 8-1, 8-8-0 for let's Duke Moths. Anyway, where am I here? Oh yeah, 6. Oh, excuse me. Yep. Okay, thank you. Daytona over Palm Beach 6-1, 6-8-0 for Daytona, 1-4-0. Considers it in a race. All right, let's keep going. Dayton over Palm Beach, 6-1. Is it 5 or 6? 6-1, 6-8-0 for Daytona, 1-4-0 for Palm Beach. Delmarva over Fredericksburg, 3-1, 3-5-0 for Delmarva, 1-5-0 for Fredericksburg. Visalia over Fresno, 8-3, 8-10-1 for Visalia, 3-6-4 for Fresno. San Jose took care of Rancho Cucamonga Darlings, 4-1, 4-9-0 for San Jose, 1-5-1 for Rancho Cucamonga. In a game that was suspended in the fourth inning and will be completed tomorrow, Fort Myers leads Dunedin by a score of 1-0. Games that are postponed: Clearwater and Bradenton, Stockton and Modesto. And now, had to stretch. Okay, we go to low A. Lake Elsinore leads the Inland Empire by a score of 7-4. In final scores, Charleston over Columbia, 5-4, 5-4-0 for Charleston, 4-5-0 for Columbia. And in this corner, weighing in a full ring attire. Yay. All right. Columbia has put the literal kibosh. They're in the eighth inning. Charleston leads Columbia by a score of 6-3. Yep. Anyways, Tampa over St. Lucie 3-0. 3-7-1 for Tampa. 2-2-2 for St. Lucie. Jupiter over Lakeland 5-4. Networks faded out. All right. 5-4 final score. Jupiter over Lakeland. Lynchburg over Salem Cigarettes. Ha ha ha. All right. Lynchburg over Salem 8-4, 8-11-0 for Lynchburg, 4-10-0 for Salem. Myrtle Beach beats Fayetteville by a score of 7-2, 7-14-1. Myrtle Beach 3-8-1 for Fayetteville. And down east, that's right, down east to our literal Schmank the Fool in well, whatever. It's important we say all the nice things. And of course, ABC carried most of the cartoon shows, so they had to back them up with somebody. I'm glad they had the three monsters come to call. Anyway, Myrtle Beach over Fayetteville 7-2, 7-14-1 for Myrtle Beach, 2-8-1 for Louisville. Down east, where everything should be. Down east over Kannapolis by a score of 4-3, 4-5-0 overboard. You want whatever you want. Anyway, there we go. Anyway, let's get on with it quickly because the eyes are starting to weaken. They're starting to fall asleep. We gave the score down east. Carolina over Augusta, 7-2, 7-8-1 for Carolina, 2-6-1 for Augusta. Daytona over Palm Beach, 6-1, 6 exit. Anyway, Daytona over Palm Beach, 6-1, 6-8-0 for Daytona, 1-4-0 for Palm Beach. Delmarva over Fredericksburg, 3-1, 3-5-0, comfortable and cooking wildly. Anyway, Delmarva 3, Fredericksburg 1, 3-5-0 for Delmarva, 1-5-0 for Fredericksburg. Visalia over Fresno, 8-3, 8-10-1 for Fresno. And finally, let's not finally yet. Where's the little board? Oh yeah, 8-10-1 for Visalia, 3-6-4 for Fresno. San Jose over Rancho Cucamonga, 4-1, 4-9-0 for San Jose, 1-5-1 for Rancho Cucamonga. And Fort Myers and Dunedin were suspended in the fourth. Fort Myers up Dunedin by 1-zip. Clearwater and Bradenton also got caught up in the monsoon we had over here, so they will be left here for a little overnight. So there you go. They be fast, we be slow. And in the words of any and all entertainment things, have a good night. Anyway, we're not done yet, kids. Don't forget Nick Mercada, Lost Splaining the Interwebs is tonight. Yahoo. Damn. That's not what I want. There it is. Nope. There we go. Okay, thank you. Wow. All right. Okay, there we go. And we put you up over here. All right, let's go for some headlines before anything else becomes somewhat discontent. All right. Despite all reports to the contrary that Ben Simmons wants to leave the Philadelphia 76ers. The team has refused to budge when it comes to price. Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN recently reported that the 76ers want a James Harden-esque package of draft picks and players in return for Simmons, and thus far, no team has provided that little extra bon mot. That's right. With the bulk of the transactional period on the offseason now concluded, Philadelphia is going to have a much harder time following a suitor. Now, one party that's still interested are the Minnesota Timberwolves, of course, according to John Krasinski of The Athletic. Timberwolves have continued discussion with Philadelphia on a possible Simmons trade, but might need a third team to create the sort of win-now package that Philadelphia is looking for. Now, if Philadelphia wants a Harden-esque return of draft picks, Minnesota could could equally accommodate them. Theoretically. Thank you. The Timberwolves still control all of their own first-round picks, so a deal involving several and some future possible swaps would be on the table. The problem for the Timberwolves is that Philadelphia still wants to win with Joel Embiid rather than take a step back as the Houston Rockets did in their Harden trade. That wouldn't likely mean at a bare minimum he would probably go for the same kind of contract the veteran starters D'Angelo Russell and Malik Beasley would have to be involved in a deal as well. Wow, we're talking. Oh, boy. It's been a long day. And we're almost done with it. So we will come back and see how she's doing. Alrighty, let's go to the NBA where LaMelo Ball explains what he meant by "we're not tripping" off school comments. Wow. After being drafted number 3 overall by the Charlotte Hornets in 2020, LaMelo Ball suppressed expectations in his first year in the NFL en route to winning rookie on since he was made a freshman in high school. A vocally confident dad says about his 3 sons and an older brother who were also drafted in the Big 3 just a few years ago. Prior, there was a ton of pressure on Ball to succeed. But that pressure never hindered Ball's performance. And, wow, that is just weird. They're going to give basketball team same as the hockey organist. Anyway, after being drafted number 3 overall by the Charlotte Hornets in 2020, LaMelo Ball expressed expectations in his first year in the NBA en route to winning Rookie of the Year for a 19-year-old who has the spotlight on him since he was a freshman in high school. A vocally confident dad, we should have knowing and knowledge is a good thing. That's right. So let's keep going on. And we do so like this. And we go to our media bites. Jack Morris offered an apology after Shohei Ohtani humor attempt comes out racist. Morris, by the way, has been suspended by the Bally Sports Detroit network. Suspended indefinitely and will be taking sensitivity training. Oh, yes. Sensitivity training. Snore. Okay. Veteran NBA reporter analyst Jackie McMullen is retiring from ESPN. Pacers analyst Quinn Buckner has been elected chair of Indiana University's Board of Trustees. Bobby Valentine left his phone on after filming a cameo, and the footage he submitted caught him abandoning dog poop. And Lee Corso will return to the college game day set in person this year, finally. Max Kellerman is out at First Take on ESPN. He will still be a part of ESPN, but in other areas, including ESPN Radio, where he's got a couple of shows. So from now on, it looks like First Take, Stephen A. takes on America with a rotating set of guest prognosticators, I guess. Now, how's this for madness? For Clay Travis, there we go. Clay Travis will be hitting the road this fall in an Outkick-themed bus, hoping to go to the best game in the South every weekend. They fill in the rest of the schedule as the season evolves, but for now, the slated stops include September 2nd, Knoxville for Bowling Green, Tennessee. September 5th for Georgia Clemson. September 11th, Fayetteville for Texas and Arkansas. September 18th in Gainesville for Alabama and Florida. And December 4th for the SEC Championship in Atlanta, GA. Now, here's the official Fox Sports presser who describes the tour as follows. Clay Travis serves as special correspondent for a season, interviewing top players, coaches, and fans for segments on Fox Sports College Football pregame, Big Noon Kickoff, and FS1's The Herd with Colin Cowherd, and Outkick.com. And a blog on Outkick.com, which Fox recently acquired. Travis also says the tour will provide content for Fox and Friends, and they'll announce where the bus is going every Wednesday on the show. Now, it's a very interesting move, and if you're unfamiliar with Fox's Big Noon Kickoff, the show has made inroads, embracing a strategy that has learned into positioning itself as an alternative to perceived SEC favoritism on ESPN Game Day. That strategy has worked, but suffered a significant blow when the show's biggest draw, Urban Meyer, returned to coaching again. Big Noon Kickoff replaced Meyer with Bob Stoops and now seems to be drifting away from its Big 10, Big 12, and Pac-12 focus a bit by setting aside airtime for Travis and his bus tour of what looks to be primarily SEC and ACC games, two conferences that Fox does not have a relationship with and whose TV rights are locked up for quite some time now. Fox seems to have a thing for buses. The network itself did a lot of content around the Madden Cruiser in the 90s, and more recently, Fox made a Jim Harbaugh-themed bus, signaling their interset for... oh, there we go. Okay. Let's... get back to where we were, boys. Yes, let's get back to where we were. That's right. Okie dokies. Let's scroll the time here. All right, there we go. I'm still dropping like a fly. Okay, let's let's get over to live sport because
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you. Okay, we got about 3 minutes left, so let's do this real fast, shall we? Europe Champions League qualifications. Benfica defeated PSV 2-1. Malmo defeated Ludogorets 2-0. Young Boys over Ferencváros 3-2 in the Europe League qualification. Celtic over AZ Alkmaar 2-0. In basketball, the World Cup qualifications, first round, Montenegro over Denmark, 79-67. Sweden over Luxembourg, 94-58. And Slovakia over North Macedonia, 88-72. In the Nippon Professional Baseball League, it was Chibalati Marines over the Cebu Lions 5-3. Ojima gets win for the Marines. He's 6-3. Neal gets a loss for the Lions. He's 1-4. Konichi Dragons over the Hiroshima Carp 3-0. Matsuba gets the win for the Konichi Dragons 2-2. Tamamura gets a loss. He's 2-7. Hanshin Tigers over the Yokohama Bay Stars. Yokohama Bay Stars 5-2. Ito with the win for the Tigers. He's 6-5. Escobar with the loss. For the Carp, he's 2-4. Hanshin Tigers, a 5-0 victory for the Yokohama Bay Stars. Ito gets a win. He's 6-5. Escobar gets a loss. He's 2-2. Orc Buffaloes over the Nippon Ham Fighters, 5-2. Well, okay. Let's see. 5-3. Marines over the Lions. Ojima 6-3. Neal 1-4. Dragons over the Carp 3-0. Matsuba gets a win for Chunichi. He's 2-2. Tamamura gets a loss 2-4. Hanshin Tigers over the Yokohama Bay Stars, and we make that error. 5-2. The winner, Ito. He's 6-5. Escobar is 2-2. Orc Buffaloes over the Nippon Ham Fighters. Yoshida get score 5-2. Yoshida gets the win for Orc, and he goes 1-0. Kawano gets a loss. He's 2-2. Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks over the Rattantouan Golden Eagles, 5-0 prepared as yet. The Hawks 3, the Eagles nothing. Senga gets the win for the Hawks. He's 2-1. Hey, Akawa, yeah. It's lost. He's 7-4. Yomiuri Giants over the Yakut Swallows 3-2. Hatake gets a win. He's 3-3. Ishima gets a loss. He's 0-5. So there's a way to do everything, and everything has a way. That's right. And we got South Korea, Kia Tigers 7, Doosan Bears 3, Samsung Lions 6, Hanwha Eagles 2, KT Wiswang 8, LG Twins 1, Lottie Giants 3, Kawum Heroes 0, and SSG Landers loses to the NC Dinos 1-0. Folks, we have once again proved that we are nuts, we are crazy, but we got it done despite me nodding off many times. But still, we did it, all for comedy effect. Glad you were here. I'm Steve the Baxman Baxley. We are back tomorrow night, same time, same place, and we hope you tune in. Till then, have a great night and a good day tomorrow. This has been a presentation of Mr. Fine Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great one. Steve Baxley. So long, everybody, and good night.